back, everyone, to Cruise First TV with Joe and Derek, here to bring the best of holiday ideas in the world of cruise your way. Now, in this show, we're sailing with MSC, who offer you the most ridiculous value for money for the big adventures you're seeking.
That's right, MSC means business when it comes to cruise pricing, and Cruise First work their magic to make the journey even simpler without breaking the bank. Now, we're off to Dubai to live the five-star life with a stay in January in 2026 and a cruise of the millionaires' playgrounds of Qatar, Bahrain and Abu Dhabi. It even includes a day at MSC's own beach experience. Looking forward to seeing that. We'll also be taking an epic 17-night trip from Rome to the Caribbean for April in 2026 that you will not want to miss.
And bear in mind, gratuities are always covered in your price with MSC. So let's head to an ultimate Caribbean adventure for March. You choose the date, either the 4th or the 18th, and we'll fly you direct from Heathrow out of the UK and into the sunshine and warm welcome of Bridgetown, Barbados. Where you arrive, it's time straight away to board one of our favourite ships here in the UK, the MSC Virtuosa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Point me in the direction I'm there. I mean, we know this ship. We love this ship. This is the ship that sails out in and out of the UK on no-fly cruises in and out of Southampton. There's a good chance that a lot of people watching this right now have Cruise Virtuosa already. So you know your way round. Of course, she's got that wonderful Galleria through the middle, which makes navigation of the ship so easy. So why wouldn't you want to fly to Barbados and have a 2-week cruise round the Caribbean on her?
Yeah, and the thing is, MSC in the Caribbean really does attract a hugely international crowd. So you'll be meeting people from all over the world, from the US, from the UK, from all around Europe. I mean, that's the lovely thing about it. And also, you know, it has a distinctly international cuisine flair as well. You know, lots of different options when it comes to dining. Of course, you have your main dining and your international buffet included, but you've got lots of other options as well if you want to enjoy something special like butcher's cut, or taco. You know, you have those options of doing that something special. Now, when it comes to entertainment, they have a whole entertainment complex. You have, for example, you know, virtual reality, you've got bowling, you've got simulators, super fun. All of your favorites when it comes to entertainment on a day-to-day basis, such as karaoke, bingo, quiz, all of those wonderful things, which I know a lot of people enjoyed with you recently, Derek.
They are brilliant.
The seven seas. Yeah, but it's part of cruising and it's part of the fun and, you know, the activities, things that you might not have ordinarily tried at home. A cruise is the time to do it. It's time to let down your hair and just, you know, throw sheets to the wind and just do something different, maybe.
And enjoy a party every night, because because it does seem, and now I have discovered, and it's amazing, that almost every night of the cruise there is some kind of different theme going on. You know, sometimes it's rather than being just 60s or just 70s, they'll do 70s, 80s, 90s. So it leaves a nice wide sweep. Whichever the generation fits you best, you can take some fancy dress costumes and dress up, you know, for 70s, 80s, 90s. They have the white night, of course. They'll have a tropical night. They'll have an elegant night or two where you can dress up to the nines if you want to, which is rather nice to do, particularly if you're having your pictures taken on those Swarovski staircases. And don't underestimate, you know, just how massive an experience that is as well, by the way. Get the professional photographers on board to get the pictures for you as well. They actually close off some of the staircases so that you can have them professionally done, which is well worth doing. But you're going to have a great time. It's going to be a completely different vibe in the Caribbean, because it's all going to be about, you know, how long can my day be? You know, I've been out in port, or I've been up on deck enjoying the Caribbean sunshine during the day, and then there's a lot of party to enjoy at night as well. You know, when do I sleep around this? So it'll be a full-on cruise, this one.
Full on, and they'll have a Caribbean themed night and barbecue and something like that on deck as well. You might see a crew party whilst you're on board. Lots of amazing things to enjoy. We are cruising out of Barbados, and the first port we're heading into is Kingstown in St Vincent and the Grenadines. This is a lovely, unspoilt, very lush, green, verdant island. They have some beautiful botanical gardens to visit, which I'd recommend. In fact, do an island tour so you see a little bit of everything. Next up, we're into St George's in Grenada, the Spice Isle. You can do the Spicy Island tour. that's a fun one to do on the Concarneau bus. The Sculpture Park is beautiful, and in fact they have some great little boutiques around that area too, where you can pick up spices and souvenirs. We're into Fort-de-France in Martinique next, one of my favourites. This is one of the French Caribbean islands, and if you go downtown you'll find French bakeries. It will feel like you're in the south of France in the summer, but you've also got that contrast of feeling you're in the Caribbean. Talking of that, another French isle, Guadeloupe, Pointe-à-Pitre. The centre also is bustling and exciting, but it's a very volcanic island, so you can head up to La Soufrière or perhaps the Engraved Rocks to see some of that. Tortola's next. A Jeep safari would be a great way to explore the island for sure, so I see a little bit of everything. But if you want to head over and see the famed Virgin baths over in Virgin Gorda, I'd recommend that too. It's a very relaxing day out, that. Next up, it's St. Martin. Philipsburg, the Dutch capital, is where we land, and you have just by a little waterboat taxi, you're right in the centre of town. You've got that incredible beach right there, and wonderful shopping straight behind it. Of course, tax and duty-free haven. Basseterre St. Kitts is next, and this is known for the Brimstone Fortress. You also have Nevis, of course, not too far away, for its bath springs, because these are, you know, geothermal islands too, with hot springs, which is very interesting in the Caribbean to experience. Then it's St. John's in Antigua. Horse riding on the beach, Dickinson's Bay, or perhaps Nelson's Dockyard await you. If you want to do an island tour to see the best of everything, speak to the Shore Excursions team about booking that one. We're back in to Martinique, which is wonderful. So you have an extra day here. Now, from where the ship docks, you can take a water taxi over to some of the beautiful beaches that await you and enjoy a traditional French lunch in the Caribbean. Next up, we're back into Guadeloupe and Pointe-à-Pitre. Now, you might want to head to the very unspoilt island of Gossier, which is just a short taxi ride away, and that is literally like paradise. There's a shipwreck there as well, an unspoilt beach. It's very special. We're into Castres, back into St. Lucia, where you can enjoy, maybe this time you're going to head just to the shops around Point Seraphine, where the ship docks, or La Place Carenage. Take a water taxi over that side, stroll down to the church, see how the locals live, experience the flavour of the Caribbean. So here's an overview. This is a whopper of a trip where you actually get to circle back to some of the same ports, which is wonderful. Of course, flying into Bridgetown, Barbados, cruising through St. Vincent, Grenada, Martinique, Guadeloupe, your Tortola, St. Martin, St. Kitts. Again, you're back in then to Martinique and Guadeloupe, and then we're going to fly you home from Barbados to the UK.
Oh my word, the bookings for this are going to go absolutely bonkers crazy, I promise you. Because if you think about it, and don't think about it for too long, get it booked is what I would say. This is your chance to escape for 2 weeks of Caribbean sunshine for March. And that's not long away at all. You've got 2 dates, and it's a good job we have as well, the 4th or the 18th. And included in the price I'm about to give you, which I can't believe I'm about to give you, direct flights to and from Heathrow to Barbados, 2 weeks of cruising on MSC Virtuosa around the Caribbean, tips included, and your flight back to Heathrow. Et voila. That's why I love this job so much. Honestly, not a job, is it, Derek? Come on, you don't really do much, do you? I mean, that's not hard work at all, that price tag, is it? That's 2 weeks of full board cruising and direct flights from Heathrow to Barbados and back for 1449. No tips, no gratuities to pay on top of that. And that's cruising on a ship that a lot of you know already, MSC Virtuosa, which is incredible. Now, there are other dates on the cruise as well, actually, that run from January to March. But if you can make the 4th or the 18th of March work for you, get on the blower as quickly as you possibly can. And if you want to make it all-inclusive, by the way, do you want to make it all-inclusive? You probably do, don't you? To enjoy fabulous Easy Plus drinks package, one at a time, responsibly, of course. For the entire cruise, £279. That's less than £20 per person per night to go all-inclusive, and that's for drinks up to $10 in value. You might want to go for the higher drinks package as well. Talk to the team about the latest prices for that as well. Here is the overview and the upgrades. Although you're in the Caribbean, to be honest with you, you know what? You will not be in your cabin for long. Yes, it would be lovely to have a balcony. And remember, your balcony price and your ocean view price, they're based on a 14-night cruise. That's a 2-week cruise. It might well be will be worth treating yourself to either or. Well, no, either or. You can only be in one cabin or another, can't you? Either an ocean view or a balcony. It's up to you completely. There's no gratuities to pay on top of that. And if you want to add that Easy Plus drinks package, £279 per person for the whole cruise, and that's drinks up to $10. And there's a lot of drinks that you can include there, going up to $10, including some champagnes by the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So if you want to know more, call the team. You'll have to be quick though, because honestly, it's a good job there are 2 dates there. And that is direct flights to and from Heathrow out to Barbados on that offer. So call now, call now, call now, call now. You know you want to. I want to, so I know you want to.
Such a great deal.
Isn't it?
Wow.
It's brilliant. Aren't you looking at that and
Unbelievable.
going, oh, I wonder if we can be spared for 2
Yeah,
weeks.
seriously, 2 weeks for that.
I can hear very disapproving noises from Mr. P. I think it might be a no.
It's going to sell out fast. You know this, right?
Yeah.
You've got to get on it all over it if you want to really secure that and lock that down.
It's a definite no for us, but it's a definite yes for you. So that's more places for you now. You're welcome. 0800 953 4700. You're so harsh sometimes, honestly.
I
Working
know.
me to the bone. Anyway,
Selfish.
right, let's move on then, shall we?
Okay, so 1 down and 2 to go, and a winning trip now that combines the best of sightseeing, diverse landscapes, and a taste that billionaires playground to the holiday as we head to the Emirates. Now, it's 11 nights starting on the 27th of January 2026, flying over to Dubai from the UK. We have a 5-star hotel reserved just for you for 3 nights. 5 stars in Dubai.
Well, so it's only the best for our customers, as you know.
OMG. My goodness, I'd be happy with that. I mean, the cruise is a bonus, but 3 nights in Dubai in a 5-star hotel, yes, thank you very much. That will feel like luxury. And, you know, Dubai's, I mean, it is the playground of the rich and famous. It's pretty incredible, this man-made city, but you have got some of the best shopping on earth, the world's tallest building, of course, the Burj Khalifa. You also have dune safaris you can experience, Bedouin experience in the desert. There's lovely temples. It's pretty incredible. Then it's time for us to cruise on board the new, exciting MSC Euribia for 7 nights. This is a sister ship to the Virtuosa, but she's newer, she's better, she's fresher, and she's ready to go. And you have, look, I mean, I love the central area on the MSC
Great,
ships.
isn't it?
It's almost like Vegas meets Italy.
Yeah.
You know, it's wonderful.
Just such an easy way to navigate the whole ship, because once you've found the Galleria, everything you need is either in it or one end or the other.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that makes these ships very, very easy to navigate. Something you will have trouble navigating around is the shopping. Make sure you take some time out, and plenty of time out, because I couldn't quite believe that actually the shopping that they offer on this ship, and indeed on Virtuosa that we've just seen, oh my word.
It's like mini mall.
Yes.
It really is. They have some luxury brands. Obviously, they are an Italian vessel. So you're going to be talking about some very luxurious Italian brands and many more brands to enjoy right there on board the ship.
They do pop-ups as well.
Yes.
They do pop-ups that do just literally, pop up, and you're like, oh, I really shouldn't, but
I will.
Oh, go on. Go on then.
And they have Venti on board, so you can actually have some handmade chocolate to bring home. If it makes it home, you can get that boxed up and ready to go as well.
And they have that little posh coffee shop just behind it as well, where you can escape for a little...
You'll always find Derek there.
Yes, you will. I discovered rum hot chocolate on this last cruise.
Did you?
But it was tequila mint hot chocolate the cruise
I was going to say, you've diversified from the tequila mint.
One at a time responsibly, but listen, I wasn't driving the ship, was I? So one at a time, even a hot chocolate.
Okay, yeah, it's all right.
Responsibly is allowed.
Yeah, of course, you're on holiday. So just enjoy it. Sit back, relax, and drink in the experience. And the experience is magical.
Oh, it is.
Sure.
Make sure you go speciality dining as well, because they are amazing. I mean, main dining rooms are brilliant, but you've got to treat yourself while you're on holiday to something just that little bit more special as well. And they really know how to do it on the MSC ships. They've got sushi, they've got teppanyaki. The sushi bar is brilliant. It's like, you know those sushi bars where all of the food rolls round on like a little conveyor in front of you, where they've got one of those on board. They've got the teppanyaki. They've got a Mexican cantina as well called Hola, which is brilliant, and it's really good value for money as well. So you pay something like $15 or something. It's like, eat as much as you like.
Absolutely. And if you do want to have the ultimate experience, you've got the MSC Yacht Club, which is a ship within a ship experience.
Oh, my word, yeah.
Priority check-in, 24-hour butler, concierge and room service, full unlimited drinks, Wi-Fi access to the Araya Spa, so much more. Check it out. We'll price it up for you as well. But we are sailing, of course, out of Dubai, heading to Doha first in fabulous Qatar, where you can see some incredible artwork in the Islamic History Museum, an art museum, which I think would be fascinating. Also, the fortress right there is a wonder. Next up, we are into Bahrain, the Kingdom of Bahrain, they call it, an island country. And actually, it's situated on the Persian Gulf, comprising a lot of smaller islands, but it's beautiful. There's lots of incredible mosques and temples there to see. Next up, it's beautiful Abu Dhabi, where you can visit the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, perhaps head out on a desert safari and explore the dunes, or even to Ferrari World, which is lots of fun, I've been told, if you love those fast thrills. Well, next up, it's the nature reserve of Sabani Yas Island. This is absolutely beautiful. You definitely want to head out on a wildlife safari if you can, to see some of those incredible desert animals. But there's lovely beaches not too far away. We are into Dubai next, and we have an overnight on board. And of course, if you haven't already head up to the Burj Khalifa, it has to be done, or the Palm Jumeirah. Maybe you'll head to the Mall of Emirates and do a spot of shopping, or the Dubai Mall. But, you know, whilst you're there, make sure you definitely take in the shopping. It's tax and duty free. And then we're going to fly you back to the UK after this incredible adventure. Of course, Dubai, Doha, Bahrain there. We don't often see that on itineraries. Abu Dhabi, Sabani Yas Island, and then back into Dubai for another night.
I've just seen the price tag. Oh, you're going to be very, very impressed with this, because actually you'll look at the price tag of this and say, okay, well, you know, that's my flights and my 3 nights in a 5-star hotel. Well, not even maybe your 3 nights in a 5-star hotel in Dubai, but that's it. I'm never going to get a cruise into that as well for the price I've got for you. So I will not keep it any longer. Do you want to have a guess? Let me tell you what's in it and then have a guess. So secure it right now with a deposit of just £199 each, which gives you no clue of the final price whatsoever, by the way. The package is your flights to and from Dubai, a 3-night hotel stay in a 5-star hotel, plus you also have an extra overnight at the end of your 7-night cruise on MSC Euribia, going around the Emirates, including Qatar and Abu Dhabi. Your tips are included as well. And your flight back at the end, obviously, from Dubai. Guess what you're thinking? You weren't thinking that, though, were you? You weren't thinking that at all. £1,499 per person, less than £1,500 right now. 3 nights in Dubai in a 5-star hotel, your 7-night cruise to some fascinating places, and your flights to and from Dubai. Madness, absolute madness. Again, this one will go bonkers as well. If you want to add the premium extra drinks package to this, you can do it from £35 per person per night, and there are other dates available on the whole package from November through to March. So talk to the team for prices on those. Let's look at the upgrades and the overview for this offer then, which is just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous when you think of what is included there. See, I would have thought, even for the most average of hotels, that would be my flights to and from Dubai and 3 nights in a hotel in Dubai. Thank you very much. Yeah. 1,500 quid sounds exactly right for that kind of offer, doesn't it? Yeah. But to have a 7-night cruise, which remember has your tips included and is going to some phenomenal places as well. Great for everyone that's wanted to see this part of the world. I mean, even your upgrade prices there. Look at your ocean view and your balcony. I mean, you could throw a stone from the ocean view to the balcony upgrade, so there's basically, you know, very little difference. Well worth trying it. And if you want to go for that beyond 5-star lifestyle up in the yacht club as well, then you can add that very, very simply. You've got your price on screen there as well. 0800 953 4700. How you make that decision, I'll never know, but that's on you. All we can do is lay out the goodies in front of you on the table and you decide which one you reach out and grab. Let's add one more glittering offer to this MSC special, and it's taking us back out to the Caribbean. But we're going to mix things up on this time and give you more cruise than you could ever imagine for the price tag. Now, this is an 18-night cruise and stay package. Starts on the 6th of April 2026. We fly first over to Rome in Italy, and in the port town of Civitavecchia will be MSC's glorious Poesia. Here she is. Poesia, she's gorgeous. Of course, we are cruising with Derek in 2026 on Poesia, so have a good look around if you fancy Alaska in 2026. This time we're talking Rome out to the Caribbean, and Poesia is all about classic Mediterranean glamour. With MSC. Ooh. You have got the most wonderfully opulent names for the restaurants, the bars and the lounges, and you've got that colourful kind of Venice unique beauty and decor all around the ship.
Yeah, you do. And by contrast, you've also got an incredible Japanese spa, a waterfall and zen garden in the atrium, a beautiful steam room, of course, and all of your fabulous, relaxing things to do up in the spa, and you can get a pass for that for the thermal suite. But, something you have to do whilst you're on board is enjoy the treatments because you're on holiday at the end of the day. But look, when it comes to the design of these MSC ships, and I love the fact that every single one of them is unique and different. And of course, focusing on some of the favourite things that we enjoy in Europe. So you can, as you're walking around the ship, you'll recognise certain design elements. Look, there's the spa. Isn't it wonderful? My favourite place to be, for sure. Now, when it comes to your day-to-day, they have a mini golf. They have the state-of-the-art gym, of course, tennis court, shuffleboard, basketball, tons of activities your cruise staff team will be running. Everything from ping pong to...
You sound energetic.
I know. Well, I used to run all of these activities.
I think I'd like
People would follow me from activity to activity.
I think I'd be just up on the deck on a lounger, thank you very much. I'm in the Caribbean.
You either love it or you don't. That's the great thing about cruising. You're either, okay, I'm just going to relax, I'm not interested, or some people just want to do everything. And that's fine too, because there's everything on offer for you. So you can. You might want to just kick back and read and, plan what you're going to be doing in the destinations. And that's also an option for you as well. Of course, you have lots of means of doing that, from lectures which talk you through the destinations through to publications in the library, or even just jumping on the web and planning.
That's a lot of shopping, isn't it? I mean, this ship is a lower capacity ship as well. It's just over 3,000 passengers. So actually, for a ship of that size, to have that many shops going on, brilliant art gallery, fabulous restaurants as well. I mean, look, it's just gorgeous and glorious. And your team on board, honestly, the MSC team on board are brilliant. They're so friendly.
They're
so
wonderful.
welcoming. They really are.
Yeah.
And they just want you to have the best of times. And look at the variety of the food that you've got on offer as well.
Covent Garden Theatre, I love that.
So let's cruise out of the port for Rome on a whopping 17-night cruise. Wow.
Hello. Right, straight off, we're into Genoa, part of course, the northern part of Italy. And this is a stopping off point for lots of other great destinations. But the old town in Genoa is definitely worth a wander around. They have lots of lovely archways, cobbled back streets. Next up, it's Marseille, largest port in France, but also the port for Provence, where you can see lots of lovely wineries. They're known for their incredible cheese as well. And you've got the incredible Notre Dame de la Garde to visit whilst you're there, alongside the old town. We're into Barcelona, of course, the incredible Catalonian capital of Spain for Gaudi's architecture, Barceloneta Beach, El Born for the Gothic Quarter, and La Ramblas for those incredible street performers. You'll love Barcelona. We're into Funchal, Madeira next for the famed cable car ride and toboggan sled experience if you're brave. But the botanical gardens are nice and relaxing too. Make sure you try some Madeira wine whilst you're there. We're going to be cruising across the Atlantic and heading into fabulous St. Martin as our first port, Philipsburg, the Dutch side. Marigot is the French side, and you can see both, a tale of two countries if you take a shore excursion to show you both. But there's also the famous Maho Beach, which is where aeroplanes fly over. Then we're into Ocean Cay, which is the private island and marine reserve of fabulous MSC.
Oh, so gorgeous.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Because you were there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there just weeks ago.
Yes.
And absolutely loved it. It really is a pure paradise. You dock straight in. at the reserve. So literally 30 seconds and you're in paradise, and you just choose your favourite place on the beach and you lounge there, or you enjoy paddle boarding. Just relaxing in the sun, to be honest with you, just chilling out and knowing that it was just for us. It was wonderful.
Oh, yeah, so exclusive. Then we're into Miami, where you'll have an overnight on board before you fly home. So wonderful, a little bit of time to experience and enjoy Miami and decompress. South Beach, of course, Coconut Grove and the Everglades, where you could take a excursion to see the alligators on an airboat safari, or a spot of shopping before you go home. Here's an overview for you of your incredible adventure, of course, starting out in Rome, across the pond, stopping on the way to Italy and France, and then, of course, we're into Madeira before heading into the Caribbean, and we're in St. Martin in the Bahamas before disembarking in Miami. Of course, a night there before you head home.
It's a massive value corker from MSC and Cruise1st for April of next year. So do not delay and get this booked as quickly as you can. We fly you from the UK to Rome to join MSC Poesia for a whopping 17 nights with tips included through that wonderful journey that Joe was just walking us through, including MSC's Ocean Key Reserve in the Bahamas. We end with an overnight in Miami and then fly back to the UK. Deposits of just £199 each today, at another cracking price, I have to say. Our lovely Lisa that puts all of our MSC offers together, and MSC and Cruise1st working so closely together, give you that price tag. And I've got an extra sweetener for you as well, because if we upgrade to Ocean View on this sailing, we'll upgrade you again to a balcony. So let's go and check out that price then for you, because we're doing that as a free upgrade. So Ocean View price $329, free upgrade to balcony. Bear in mind, it's a big cruise. It's 17 nights. It really is incredible. So if you fancy that, nice little getaway there for April in 2026, jump on the phone lines right now, get those deposits in, just £199 each. Do not miss the deal. Deals like this are not going to be around for long. 0800 953 4700 is your number to call. Remember, that is a free call to us here at Cruise1st, and you can call us 7 days a week. It's amazing. And we're offering you a free Ocean View up to balcony upgrade, which again is just an absolute bonus. So make sure that you are on this as quickly as you can. Every one of our MSC deals, by the way, is just an absolute winner. We have this absolutely cast iron relationship with MSC Cruises, and it works to your advantage completely and utterly. And in terms of Cruise1st, I can tell you that you can trust us because, one, we've been in the business for 25 years. I've just been looking at our Trustpilot reviews as well, actually, and you're absolutely you're welcome to go and look at them right now. Just one of them, very, very quickly, from Alan, that was left recently. Our cruise specialist, Mary Isaac, was extremely knowledgeable and helpful, went out of her way to get us exactly what we wanted at the best price. She booked our previous cruise, and we were really pleased when her colleague, rather than take the sale, forwarded our inquiry straight to Mary. That's what I call putting the customer first. That's just one tiny example of the dedicated and personal service that our team offer you here at Cruise1st. So you really are in incredibly safe hands.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Superb. And the thing is, we've done the work, we've done the legwork for many, many years, so you don't have to. So every element of your cruise, not just your cruise, but your holiday, your trips, your mini breaks, you know, your stays, your flights, it's all done for you. So let us do the work, and you just sit back and you plan those holidays. And make sure you take advantage of some of the offers we've had today, because they will go very, very quickly.
They will. And we've got plenty more offers on the way here at Cruise1st TV, so don't move a muscle. There's another show just over there.
See you soon.